What's up?
Pizza bagel time.
Fuck yeah, dude. Pizza bagel time.
Oh, yeah.
What a time.
Oh, it's a good time.
It's a good time. And it's been a phenomenal week. I don't know if you know that. I'm sure you do. But for those of us who are just listening, we are recording today. It's December 11th, which means we have some stuff going on this past week.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that. What's going on with you? What's going on? Anything new on the show front? You're the one that handles all the tech stuff.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I almost forgot about that. I'm glad you said that. Hold on, let me pull this up. I was over the weekend that I randomly got a text on our hotline.
Nice.
440-363-0121. There we go.
Does you know when that hotline bling?
So, yeah, I got it's a random text, but it's from a 440. So
Local.
Right. It says, I saw your code in a bathroom. I love pizza rolls. And I go, awesome.
Sort of.
Which bar? And then I asked him, who doesn't love pizza rolls? Am I right?
Fair.
So he said that he found it in the Winchester.
Nice.
So whoever is putting up our stickers in the Winchester, I'll thank you very much.
Appreciate that. That's definitely not me.
No.
I'm not against the Winchester. I like the Winchester. I'm never there. So that's definitely not me.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I've definitely handed out a shit ton of stickers. So so thank you, whoever it was.
That's awesome.
So I say, who doesn't love pizza rolls? Am I right? He says, that's what I'm saying! Exclamation mark, like all caps.
Yeah.
And they say, I saw that shit and immediately scanned it. And so I'm like, well, you just found yourself a one-way ticket to the fucking hilarious podcast. Go listen and have some fun.
Damn right.
And
doesn't even matter if you can't read and it's called Pizza Bagels, but whatever. It's fine if you're illiterate. It's a fucking radio show.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Just listen along, have a time.
We don't judge here. We're both.
Also, I love pizza rolls.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, I mean, who doesn't fucking love? I mean, pizza bagels, pizza rolls, they're both fucking delicious.
Yeah.
So he said, thank you so much for this mini side quest. Keep spreading that love.
I love it.
Yeah, so I told him, like, listen,
no
you're
moniker,
welcome.
no handle, nothing?
No. Oh, so I did end up asking him, like, I started saying, like, hey, dude, thank you for listening. You're also welcome, blah, blah, blah. Share it with your friends. And then I asked him what his name was. His name is Ethan.
Okay.
He said, you guys don't have to shout out, but, like, he's fucking into the show. So, Ethan,
nice.
Thanks for the text. Thanks for the listens.
Hell yeah.
Again.
Ethan, that sounds like one of those Jew names.
Maybe he's a bagel.
Maybe he sounds like a fucking bagel.
He could be a bagel.
Bagels, one pizza, a bunch. There's so many fucking goddamn pizzas. But yeah, so good to hear another bagel out there, hopefully.
Maybe.
Or maybe not.
So,
but thanks, Ethan.
Yeah. So that being said, we love doing these shout outs to people sending the texts, the voicemails. 440-363-0121. That being said, Christmas is almost coming up.
It is.
And it is day 5 of Hanukkah. So
it is.
Happy day 5 of Hanukkah
Thank
to you, Bagel.
I already got an amazing Hanukkah gift.
What'd you get?
I got weed legalized in Ohio.
Oh, shit.
It's dope.
Oh, yeah, because it's legal now.
It's fucking dope. It's fucking dope.
Dope.
It's fucking dope.
Dope.
Been smoking dope. Nothing but smoking dope.
Dope.
Yeah, so I smoked a whole lot of dope. I mean, not that it's ever been illegal for people that look like us, but it's just nice to be able to sit on my front porch and like audaciously smoke a bong and look at my neighbor who's a cop and give him the finger. Because you can't fucking do anything. I'm on my property and I'm smoking dope and it's legal now. So suck a dick.
So fuck off.
Fuck off. So that's how I celebrated. I just took a bunch of naps. Got really high all day. Just like another normal day, but
happy day 5 to me.
But I wasn't breaking the law. Amazing.
No, yeah. Also, do you how do you spell Hanukkah? Are you with the H or are you the Chanukah?
I'm definitely with the H.
The H?
Yeah.
Down with the H.
Yeah, I don't the C I think is offensive because it makes it sound like everything we say is guttural, like it's Hanukkah. You know what I mean? Like that sounds like you're trying to be over Jewish, and I'm not a big fan of that. You don't have to be like, welcome to Hanukkah.
Do you know who Smokey Robinson is?
I do, and I saw the Chinooka.
Did I send that to you?
I don't know if it may have been you, but I got sent that by pretty much everybody on social media. It was just like, hey, you're Smokey with Chinooka. And I was like, yeah, it's funny, and I still love Smokey. No love lost, but it was very funny.
Yeah.
He's like, who the fuck is Chinooka?
Yeah, so basically everybody that's listening, he did a cameo, and that's like right. the celebrities, you pay them to do birthday shout outs or whatever the fuck. And somebody paid him to wish somebody a happy Hanukkah, but spelled it with the C.
Right.
And he's like, I don't know what a Chanukah is, but
whoever you are, happy Chanukah to you, madam.
Yeah.
It's
I was
so
like,
funny.
you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. But still funny nonetheless.
I was watching that with somebody else, and I was like, wow, Billy D. Williams looks like shit. And the other person was like, that's the most racist. And I'm like, it's racist because I forgot that wasn't Billy D. Williams and it was Smokey Robinson. It's not racist because he's like Chanukah instead of Hanukkah. This is fucking,
and I'm the racist one?
I'm fucking racist now? This is bullshit.
That's so good.
Yeah, so good stuff with, weed legalized. Good times.
A lot of celebrating going on.
A lot of celebrating. What else?
Yesterday was Dan's birthday.
Happy birthday, Dan. One of our favorites.
Dan High, as the people heard last week's episode.
Just on,
Yeah, so his birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to Dan.
Happy birthday, Dan. And the Browns brought you back a big win.
Yeah, the Browns won.
Yeah.
Dan High's B-Day brought all the Browns luck.
Good for Dan. Now, I don't want to put his shit out there. Do you know how old he is?
36.
36, fuck. And Pizza, how old are you?
21.
21. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I'm legal.
We've been doing this for a long time. Does that mean we've been drinking doing this show since you were 20? I don't know. Like,
I'm 38.
38. Well, I'm fucking, wow. I'm the oldest bagel. I'm the stalest bagel of all time. Yeah, I'm 42, and it's really been hitting me lately how old I am. And I had something come up today where I was just like, Jesus Christ, I am so fucking old.
How old are you?
I'm so glad you asked. So I was standing outside of the grocery store, and because I go to get liquor before I come to the show, so we can have some drinks together. Mm-hmm. And it's a normal middle of December day. It's like it's like 40 degrees and it's windy out. But when I went to the grocery store, there were like 35, I don't know, 12 or 13-year-old girls waiting inside the lobby. Like, they all showed up in vans together, and they were all going to Starbucks, but they were taking up the whole way into the grocery store. And I'm very patient. I was standing there and I was waiting to get through them. And there was a couple in front of me, and it was this old guy, and he must have been like 90 years old. He's there with his wife. She had to be 210. Like, they're the oldest couple I've ever seen. And he's got on this big old winter hat, and he's got on his gloves, and he turns around and looks at me, and he gets this little smile on his face, and he nods, and he rubs his hands together and blows into them, like, to accentuate how cold it is. And he's like, is it?
that is okay.
Yeah, and he's like, is it cold enough for you? And I'm like, oh my, like, this is my least favorite interaction. Usually I fill up with so much rage and I have to push it down and be like, he's old, don't be super pissed at him. But for some reason today, before I could even do that, my body naturally responded to what he said. And I was like, well, could be worse. At least it's not snowing. Who the fuck says that? Like, it was the oldest thing I've ever done in my... He's like, is it cold? Someone's like, you working hard? And I'm like, better than... Should be hardly working.
Yeah.
God damn it. Could be worse, at least. That's not snowing. He's like, ha, 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 like, touches his wife's arm, which I'm pretty sure fell off immediately. I'm just like, fucking God damn it. I am so fucking old.
How old are you?
I'm fucking 42, which is old as fuck. God damn it. So that's how old I am.
Yeah,
I hate it.
We're getting out there, Bob.
I'm telling you.
I mean, we're still handsome devils for our age.
Damn right, and only getting better, by the way.
Like a fine wine.
I'm telling you. It's so funny. I know other like comedians and people have talked about this before about how like men are good looking and then women are super good looking, but when we get older, it's fucking dudes are hot as shit, man. Like, Silver Fox is awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
I look forward to it.
The gray hair, the white and the beard. I'm all about it. And then you see chicks and they're like, I have a gray hair.
And they have a meltdown.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, yeah,
gray hair.
I've had a bunch of those since I was like 22. That was fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it. I don't mind getting old at all.
I'm looking forward to the Silver Fox days.
Absolutely.
I got like a little bit of grays that come through the hair. I definitely have some grays in the beard. Nothing that's like
substantial gray.
Yeah, it's just, randos
I still haven't found
there.
a gray pube.
No gray pubes.
But I haven't been looking really closely.
Yeah, same. I mean, mine are usually, they're all shaved off, so.
Right. But I shave them off, but I don't really look at the results.
I don't either.
I'm not shaving and then like, oh, good. They're all
it's a
still
great
dark
pube.
brown. You know? Yeah.
I did pull out a gray nose hair today, though.
Oh, dude, I do that all the time. Do you know how depressing that is?
To pull out gray ones?
Think about what that means for a second. That you have a gray nose hair. That means that your entire body is so busy keeping you alive that it's like, I don't have energy to make this one nose hair dark.
Yeah.
I have to do other stuff or he's going to fucking die. And it's like, no, we don't have time to make color. Do something serious. What is this, a fucking joke? The guy's going to die. He's 42.
Put the new guy on it.
Yeah, exactly. Help his lungs. Like, do something for his kidneys. Jesus Christ, nobody gives a shit if this old piece of shit's nose hairs are dark.
Yeah.
It's so terrible to have white nose hairs. Yeah. And I don't know, again, about pubes. Again, I'm not looking, but I remember like the first time I got a haircut and they buzzed the side of my head and I would see the hair like roll down the apron they put on you and I would see like grays in it and I'm like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. And now when they do it, it's just straight fucking snowballs, baby. They're all 100% white. That's why I only get my hair cut every 3 months because it's fucking sad.
Yeah.
I'm just like, gee. I mean, when I get my hair cut like super tight, it doesn't look like I'm that old anymore. But man, when they cut it off, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so fucking old.
What age are we supposed to go get prostate exams?
45.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought it was more like 55, 60.
Oh, it's 45.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I know. I've got like 26 months. It's fucked, man. I am not excited for that.
I am because we can talk about it.
Oh, dude, yeah. Hopefully we're still on air. And
Yeah.
You know what? If we're still on air, I will do my prostate exam right here.
What? You're gonna have a doctor come in here and do
Fucking
it?
A right. I'll bring up. Listen, if
I'm filming it.
If I don't have enough money to have a doctor come here and stick his finger in my ass, then we're not doing this show correctly.
Not wrong.
Yeah, that means that.
So
you're
that's
all
our
bad
2-year
fans.
goal. Oh
Yep.
yeah, your 3-year goal.
Yep.
Okay, so
3 years from now, fans, I'll have a doctor stick. And by the way, we'll be on video by then. We'll be
for
on
sure.
video in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Even maybe less than.
Yeah. So definitely, that'll be fine.
Yeah, and then we'll definitely be filming it too.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Did you ever listen to the John Mulaney's bit that he does about that?
I think so.
Where he talks about how he was just going to the doctor to get Xanax, and he was like, I can't just go there and say I need Xanax because I get nervous on airplanes. So he goes there and tells them that he has frequent urination.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, well, how many times a day are you urinating? He was like, I didn't want to give him a number that was too high or too low. So I told them 11. And so they gave him a prostate exam. And he talks about how like he put his hands on the examination table and the doctor was like, no, you got to put your elbows on it. And he's like, it was so much more upsetting. Like you put your elbows on there and he does this whole thing where the doctor like sticks a finger in his ass. And he just goes, ooh. He's like, and he thinks he was shitting into the doctor's hand. Yeah, I'm terrified of it.
I'm not. I think it's going to be hilarious.
I don't know. I hope they put me under for it. Like, there's got to be a way to anesthetize me so I don't really have to deal with that.
It only lasts for like 15 seconds, if that.
Oh,
you want
yeah?
to be knocked out
Do
for
you know
10
what
seconds?
the theory of relativity is?
No.
Okay. Theory of relativity is that
I do,
everything
but
is relative. Right?
other listeners probably don't know.
So LL Cool J said it perfectly in Deep Blue Sea. It was the smartest thing ever said by LL Cool J, and he explained the theory of relativity. He said, put your hands on a hot woman for an hour, and it feels like 15 seconds. Put your fingers on a hot stove for 15 seconds, and it feels like an hour. That's the theory of relativity.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it only takes a few seconds for a doctor to put his fucking big old hairy knuckles into your anus, and you're going to be like, oh, it's only 15 seconds. That's going to feel like hours of my life. And I don't have that many left. I'm old as shit. I don't want him double knuckling me.
I look forward
What
to
if I
you getting
come?
fingered.
What if I come?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did we talk about this yet?
I don't think so.
Because that's something I've always thought about also, that when we go in for a prostate exam, like, what's the rule of thumb here that if you accidentally come?
Rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, is that your thumb? And he was like, I haven't even started yet.
Yeah. Yeah. If you accidentally come, do you apologize? Is that something
Do I
that
have to tip
happens?
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Can I request you?
Can I light up a cigarette after he's done?
Yeah, can we have a follow-up in like an hour and 45 minutes? I'm going to go get a sandwich real quick.
I'm going to take a 20-minute nap.
Yeah, that'd be exactly. Oh, God help our doctors.
I think it's going to be hilarious.
Hell yeah. We should do a shot about it.
I am ready for the shot. So let's celebrate everything.
To weed?
to weed.
More importantly, to Dan High.
Dan High's birthday.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
Hanukkah. And
to Chinooka.
And your future fingering.
And to getting fingered as an old man.
Bagel got fingered.
When that old man fingers me, I'm going to be like, cold enough for you?
And as his fingers in your butt, he's like, at least it's not snowing.
He's going to pull his finger out, and then I'm going to see he's wearing, like, winter gloves. I'm going to be like, God damn it. He's going to wear mittens. Fuck you.
It goes full hand.
Yeah, it gives me the four-finger flapper. Fucking son of a bitch.
Yep. You know, it's funny. Speaking of getting old, we were just talking about like things in like general like life and getting old and how time flies by and different traits, stuff you get into, or just your normal like things, right? Your mannerisms, your traits, etc.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, I don't remember what the joke was. I don't know. I said something, and someone's like, "Holy shit! How autistic are you?"
Someone said that to you.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, like busted.
Well?
No. It was my friends.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're like busted my balls because I was like, oh yeah, no, I do this. And then they're like, Jesus, like how autistic are you? I was like, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't really think I was like autistic. I know everyone's on the spectrum. That's why it's a spectrum, but you know.
Yeah.
But where?
Yeah. I assume it's a big spectrum.
Well, how do we know?
I have no idea.
So I had an idea. Oops, sorry for that. I had an idea that I found a couple of autism tests that we take online. So I thought it'd be really funny if we did this. You down for this?
Oh, hell yeah.
You cool to find out how autistic or...
Well, I mean, if I'm down to do it for sure. I don't know how the listeners are going to be able to tell if I'm good at drawing or anything, but yeah, I'm down to find out how artistic I am.
Okay. So here, I'm actually going to send you the link. There's two different tests.
Do it.
We can try this first one and see how time goes, and if there's time, we could try out the second one, and then we can compare the answers.
Okay, that sounds great. Do you have autism? I love it says start now.
Yeah.
Like if you don't, it's like, well, now you do. Push this button. Now you're fucking autistic. I can pronounce that shit.
All right. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Are you ready to hit start now?
Hell yeah.
Okay. So let's click that.
Now, are we going to get different questions, do you think?
No, I think we're getting the same question. So don't tell me what your answer is. Like,
okay.
I'll read the question out, and I'll say what the options of the answers are. So people listening at home, you could be like, no, I don't do that, or I do that a lot, you know, whatever.
And if you're listening along, think about if this is an important question, if you think it, really cuts into you or not. And then feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, and let us know how artistic you are.
Yeah, very into everyone's results. So just to see, is your first one say, how do you feel about a good old-fashioned bear hug?
You're goddamn right it does.
Okay, so the answers are, or the whatever you could pick is, I won't initiate, I will always go in for a hug, or I prefer a distant high five. So pick your answer, don't tell me.
Got it. It says analyzing.
Analyzing, yeah. That's because it heard you talking about your butthole earlier. Next question.
Stop listening to me, phone.
So how do you feel when the plans are suddenly changed? It's annoying but manageable. I love surprises, or I need a moment, or several.
Where's the I cancel it and just get high for the rest of the day and pretend that I was doing charity work?
It's fucking day 5, bitches.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so question 3. All right, did you pick your answer?
I did.
Okay. Your morning routine has been thrown off. What is your reaction? I'm a bit annoyed, but I will manage. No biggie. I'll go with the flow. Or it feels like my world has been turned upside down.
Okay. That's a little extreme, the last one, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to each their own.
But, I mean, it depends on how artistic you are.
That's right.
Okay, so next question. Do you have a specific order or arrangement for your things? I might rearrange things if they're messy. I'm not picky about where things go. Everything needs to be in its place. See, this is interesting. Where my artistic line here is, like, I have a fuck ton of movies, and I have them all alphabetized.
That's pretty artistic.
Is it? That's what I think. But as far as other things, I mean, things have a place where they need to be, right? You're not going to fucking put something like, you're not going to put a book somewhere where it's not with the other books.
Well, to each their own.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. See that everything needs to be in its place. I'm not that strict on it though. Okay, I got my answer.
Okay.
I almost said it out loud.
I put it in mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
I wondered, do you know, have you already taken this?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was wondering if it's going to run back all the questions and then, but I don't think it will. It's probably just going to spit out like your 72% artistic.
Yeah,
answer.
probably.
All right.
I mean, hopefully. Okay. Next question. How tuned in are you when someone's trying to catch your attention?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
How tuned in are you
was a joke,
when
dickhead.
someone's trying to... I know, that's why I kept doing it again. So let me say this clearly. How tuned in are you when someone's trying to catch your attention? I'll see them coming, oblivious most of the time. I miss signals when I'm focused.
Mm-hmm. I just
Okay.
like being analyzed.
Yeah, it's a lot of analyzing going on here. All right, next question.
This next question really pisses me off, but go on.
Your friend tells you it's raining cats and dogs. That feels like one of the response. If that old guy was like, man, it's awfully wet out there, and then you responded with that.
Oh, man, it's almost like there's cats and dogs out there. Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
Your friend tells you it's raining cats and dogs. Your response, I'll grab an umbrella. I'm worried about the animals. Confused as it can't rain animals. See.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean, these answers aren't great.
No,
I mean,
this is a fucking internet quiz. This is gonna be great.
yeah, I mean, because I'm like, fuck the rain. I just throw my hood up. I'm like, good to go. Okay, you're having a chat with a friend. Where do your eyes go? But you see it says, where do your eyes go?
I did.
Oh, man, I wonder if that's on purpose or whoever made this is artistic.
Yeah.
Or not artistic if they're
Right.
not paying attention to detail. Is that one of the things?
I don't know. I was just hoping there was an Asian joke in here, but no joy.
I thought this could be one like staring at boobs.
All right, you're having a chat with a friend. Where do your eyes go?
So, constant eye contact, looking at the scenery behind them. Just noticed my shoelace is untied. See, this is a little tough for me because
Yeah.
I'm very aware of my surroundings.
Shoelaces. Oh. Yeah, because I'm not gonna. Well,
But this makes it sound like you're either focused in on them or you're fucking off into everything else around, not paying attention. I could do both.
team. All right.
All right,
I feel
guess
like we're both artistic.
I'm just gonna go with this one.
All right, next one is, how do you feel about your hobbies? And your choices are, nothing else matters.
Like Metallica.
Right. Not passionate but balanced, or I think about them all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, these.
I got mine. That was easy for me.
How would you describe your walking style? It doesn't stand out. My walk won an Oscar, or people notice my swagger. Kind of love that question, to be honest.
My answer is punched in.
All right. Imagine you're at a party. This is good. What are you like? Are you the life of the party? Is it party, I'm at home watching a movie, or you'll find me in the corner talking one-on-one?
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. How do you react to the emotional movie scenes? Mostly get it, sometimes puzzled. I'm an emotion dictionary, I get it all, or I feel nothing.
The emotional movie scenes.
Yeah. How do you react to the emotional movie scenes?
I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
All right, you're up to read. I'm going to pour a shot.
Okay. So do you catch yourself doing the same motion over and over? I'm varied in my movements all the time, or maybe when I'm stressed. What's the
crazy
same
about the
motion over and
phrasing.
over? Is this like is this Guns Italians where you just put your hand up and just shaking it back and forth?
I mean,
does that count?
I jerk off quite a bit.
Man, it's same motion.
It certainly is like a fucking like a robot.
I don't understand this question.
Me either.
Do you catch yourself doing the same motion over and over? Is that something where you're just constantly, if you're just sitting there,
Yeah, I think so.
and you're just kind of doing something?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I got my answer. Analyzing. Are you good at remembering faces and names? I can always put a name to a face. Takes a few meetings to remember, or I struggle putting a name to a face. There's not really much of an in-between here.
See, I know we're not supposed to talk about these, but there is for me. I typically remember people's names really well, but I also take a page out of the Ron Swanson book and intentionally call people by the wrong name so that they remember it's not super important to me.
Is that a fucking, like, just like a power move on them?
Yeah. Like if I've met somebody like 4 or 5 times and I'm not a huge fan and his name's Larry. He's like, "What's up, Dave Cohn? Oh, so good to see you. How was your game the other day?" Like I'm playing Little League or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh, it was good, Lenny." And he's like, "Oh, it's Larry." And I'm like, "Bye."
Okay, I get that. Yeah, if someone sucks and you're like, why are you still coming around?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Got my answer. Next question. You are at rock concert, so it's not even like at a rock concert. Okay. So you are at rock concert with flashing lights. How are you feeling? A bit uncomfortable, but it's a concert. Love it. Totally in my scene. Or I'm having a sensory overload. I have to leave as soon as possible.
Got it.
I'm in. All right. Do you find yourself reacting more strongly to things than others? A, I'm cool as a cucumber. B, overreact. Always. Or C, I'm like an emotional roller coaster.
Now, real quick, we're reading these. This is a typical social media type of a quiz. So gives you the question on top, then lists the 3 potential answers right underneath it. So it says, do you find yourself reacting more strongly to things than others?
Yep.
And the first one is, I'm cool as a cucumber. As I was speed reading through it, I read it as, do you find yourself reacting more to cucumbers? And then, I am autistic. So,
actually, that might not be the artistic thing to do.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I got my answer.
Same.
Go ahead, you read.
Okay. How do you feel about small talk? I love talking about the weather. What's so funny?
Because you and the old guy.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Maybe you're both artistic.
God damn it. Well, at least he made it to 93. All right. How do you feel about small talk? I love talking about the weather. Cold enough for you? I hate it, or I'll chit-chat if I'm in the mood. I mean, we all know my fucking answer now that I'm old as shit.
Okay. Next question.
Can you guess people's next move or figure out their intent? Options are, I'm like a psychic, I always know, most of the time, or I never know what to expect.
Okay.
Good.
I am punched in.
Samesies. How is your social cue radar? That's a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
How is your social cue radar? On point with unspoken rules. I'll miss cues here and there. Why is everyone looking at me like that?
I'm in.
Same. All right. And how is your attention to detail? I notice the details, but I see the big picture. I'm a big picture person. Those kind of seem like the same thing. Or I'm detail focused, but struggle to see the big picture.
I think the difference between the first and the second
Not
one.
noticing the details, right? You only see the big picture. You don't see.
Yeah.
Things.
What's going to go into it to getting to that point?
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you punched in?
I am.
Okay.
All right. Are you a catchphrase machine? I recycle my favorite phrases. No catchphrases. I'm original. Or I'm like a parrot.
So is parrot mean that you're extreme, right?
Yeah, like you only repeat other people.
What about if it's... So I'm thinking more of like movie quotes. Does that still count as a catchphrase, or is that like...
I would say if it's
saying
movie quotes,
hella?
that would be I recycle my favorite phrases.
Okay.
That's what I would say. If you're like a parrot, you only repeat things you hear from other people.
Okay.
No catchphrases. It's always original, or you mix in favorite phrases.
All right. I got it. I'm in.
Yeah, I know what you picked.
No, you don't.
Yes, I fucking do.
You're not as artistic
I know
as you
I know
think
how to
are.
draw. How is your friend making game? Are you a friend magnet? Are you hard to make, easy to keep? Or are you a lone wolf?
That was an easy one for me.
Sure was. All right, you're up on reading.
Are you the one who often points out mistakes others miss? Spot some, miss some? My detail detector is on high alert, or spot them, more like make them. Am I right?
Your fly's down.
I like to say that to people is that when their fly's down, I like to tell them that you're letting all your animals out.
Nice. I usually go with XYZ. Examine yo zipper.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Throwing it back.
Yeah. You got a license for that hot dog stand?
All right. I got it.
How are you with figurative language? I'm a metaphor master. That question hit me like a ton of bricks, or I missed the metaphorical bus. That's a weird question.
Yeah, it is strange. So you can take that.
It took long to load. I thought for a second that was going to be the last one.
I've been paranoid that, yeah, when I hit next question, sometimes it doesn't take. So if I'm worried if I hit it again, it's going to the next screen and picking an answer for me automatically.
Right.
Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go.
All right. Are you a creature of habit? I can shake up habits when needed. Everything always has to go as planned. Or love the idea of routines, but enjoy unexpected changes.
Oh, no. Mine just has this like reload thing. It says, "Oh snap, something went wrong."
Try hitting the back button.
I hit reload. Okay, actually, great. It put me right back in there.
Perfect.
Poof.
Poof.
Okay. Poof.
Poof. That's the next sound we're recording. Poof.
Poof. Instead of a sheesh. Okay, let me, now that I get back into this. Are you a creature of habit? I can shake up habits when needed. Everything always has to go as planned, or love the idea of routines, but also enjoy unexpected changes.
In.
All right, I'm in. And done analyzing. Okay.
Okay, I'm reading this one.
All right.
Are you a chatterbox? First answer, they call me Chatty Cathy for a reason. Second one, I know when to close my mouth. Third one says, I barely make a peep. I think they meant barely.
Yeah, it does say
but
barley.
It does say barley.
All right. Okay, come on, take the answer.
Yeah, fucking take it so hard.
Take that fucking
Yeah,
answer, you
yeah.
dirty little question.
Yeah, you enjoy that barley. Yeah. All right. How does your voice sound when you talk? Well, this is easy for both of us. Monotone when tired, upbeat when I'm excited, or melodious and varied, or human dial tone.
Got it. Okay. Do you ever feel like you're on the outside looking in? A, I am one with the crowd. B, I feel like a fish out of water. C, I occasionally feel like an outsider.
We're going to have to revisit this question when I get my proctology exam. Ask the doctor, do you ever feel like you're on the outside looking in while he's like spreading my cheeks for our episode?
So you can see if you could switch it up.
Yeah.
And you do it to him.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Next question. How do you handle a room full of conversations? A, I'm listening to all of them at once. B, I'm focused on the conversation in front of me. Or C, I can't even hear myself think. Let's see. Okay. I'm in.
All right. Is forming close relationships a tough task for you? I can do it, but it's like climbing a mountain. Nope. It's pretty easy. Or it feels impossible.
Also, I hope all the listeners at home are yelling the answers. Like when they're in their car, they're like,
"What the
that's
fuck?
impossible
This is so
for me."
easy for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, thanks for completing the quiz. Enter your email to see the results. Oh, this is kind of artistic.
I think we knew this was going to happen.
Okay. Actually, I mean,
it's going to be like, hey, are you interested in Viagra?
Okay, let's punch in the email, send my results. Oh, it says right here.
Yeah.
Oh, then what the fuck we send the email? This is stupid.
They so fucking much spam.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Jinx. All right. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go?
You pick.
All right, I'm gonna go. Okay, so mine has a picture of Ron Swanson, and it says,
"Badass.
You have a few autistic traits showing up, but not full-blown autism."
Yeah, you suck at drawing.
Your score suggests that you might exhibit some traits commonly associated with the autism spectrum. This doesn't mean you have autism. Many people have a few of those traits and do not have autism. However, if you feel these traits are impacting your daily life or relationships, it can be beneficial to seek professional advice for a better understanding. That's all I got.
Yeah. Sorry. That's just a noise that comes out of me sometimes. I have a picture of Jim Carrey.
Oh, sick. Oh, yeah, he's dressed up as Ace Ventura.
As Ace Ventura. And it says, there's a good chance you have autism. And it says, that would be worth looking into.
Oh, okay.
It said, based on your responses, it seems like there's a higher likelihood that you could be on the autism spectrum. It's important to remember this quiz isn't a diagnostic tool, but if you're finding certain social, communication, or behavioral aspects challenging, it might be worth seeking a professional opinion. Remember, autism is a broad spectrum, and everyone's experience with it is unique. A good chance? I'm autistic, and I'm Ace fucking Ventura? Rude as shit.
I mean, that's actually dope. I mean, Ace Ventura rules, though.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's all right. So, I mean, how are we doing on time? You want to knock out the second one?
In your face, Mom. They think I can draw. Yeah, on time. Yeah, we are.
We're good?
Yeah, literally have 20 minutes.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Well, real quick, do you have a shot poured?
I have a shot drank, but.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
But I'm so goddamn autistic that I poured myself another one.
So pour yourself that shot. I'm going to send you the link to this one, and we'll do this one as well.
Let's take another test.
Yeah, and see how they compare. And
I would have bet a fucking paycheck that you were more autistic than I was. This is so upsetting to me.
I mean, listen, I'm actually sad I didn't have Jim Carrey as my picture. But
also, I wanted Ron Swanson, but I'm really annoyed.
Maybe you should have answered better.
All right. God damn it.
Okay, so let's do a quick little cheers here. Salud to your autism.
Thank you. Thank you. It just feels really good to be on the spectrum. You know, when people are like, I'm just really happy to be nominated. I'm just like, it's really good to be part of this spectrum. It's really the most important thing for me. It doesn't even feel that good to win.
So, guys, that's test one. You're shouting out answers. We
Bagel
really
1, pizza 0.
Yeah.
As far as being artistic.
Who is more autistic?
Ooh. Okay. So this one that you just sent me. This one. I know we have 20 minutes, but the last one we were going through like slide by slide. which I assume for listeners, if you've ever taken a quiz online, it's like that, right? You have to push the next button, then it loads up a new ad, and then it, pulls up your options, then you hit the next button and through. This one is all one scroll.
Oh, one page. Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of want to...
No, don't do that. Scroll back up, cheater.
I just want to come in first.
Yeah, you're already doing that.
I'm very artistic and sad right now that you said that. All right, fine. I'll slow down.
So that's test
one. An autistic person has to slow down for you.
Oh, shucks.
Who's autistic now?
So we do want for you guys to fucking send in answers that if you follow along, maybe you got similar answers that we did.
Or if you have a question you want to ask us.
Something artistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. 440-363-0121. All right, Bagel, you ready for test number 2?
Let's do her.
Okay. How do you feel in social situations? A, comfortable and at ease.
Dick hard.
B, slightly uncomfortable. C, I avoid social situations altogether. Or D, very comfortable. What's the difference between A and D? Comfortable and at ease and very comfortable.
Do you want to repeat that question one more time?
The difference between A and D?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the difference?
The difference between A and D?
Yeah, comfortable and at ease, and then just very comfortable.
What do you prefer, A or D?
D, am I right?
No, I bet you're mostly into the D.
I don't know. I'm going to go with that one then.
That joke was so funny, and you fucking ruined it with your non-autistic sense of humor.
How do you feel about changes to your daily routine? Changes to my routine can be stressful, but I can handle them. I prefer sticking to a familiar routine. I don't mind changes to my routine, or changes to my routine are extremely stressful and can cause a lot of anxiety.
Some of you people out there are wild that just don't give a fuck when your daily routine changes. People that are unemployed. That makes so much more sense. Yeah. You don't have to go to work. Yeah. Let's mix it up. Let's go get pizza. I don't know. Let's go get Mexican. Yeah, that's a fun way to not have a job. Poor people. How do you feel about physical touch? I avoid physical touch altogether. Physical touch can be uncomfortable for me. Doctor. I enjoy physical touch and affection, or I don't mind physical touch, but I don't seek it out.
Got it. I got this big, dumb Squarespace ad in the middle of my question. I can't even fucking get out of here.
Is there a tiny little X?
No, you're going to just have to read the question because I can't see it.
How do you react to loud or unexpected noises? They can be annoying or uncomfortable. They cause me a lot of anxiety and stress. They don't bother me at all, or I notice them, but they don't usually bother me.
Speaking of that, like, do you like how often do you like jump during like jump scares in horror movies?
Very rarely.
It's mine's like 1 out of 100.
Really rarely.
Yeah.
I'm more of a cover my eyes person in horror movies, and it's only for certain. We've talked about this, like my issues with teeth. Yeah.
I'm talking about jump scares though, where like there's like a loud noise and like a cat jumps in the window and it scares the character, thinking it could be the killer.
0% of the time.
Yeah, mine's like 1 out of 100. I think Jess is like 99 out of 100.
Yeah, that's how Jen is too. and she's always like, and then she's like, "Did you see that?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I saw it. Fucking, I was right here." All right. Do you have difficulty making and maintaining eye contact during conversations? Why aren't you looking at me?
Oh, I'm having trouble with it, apparently.
Oh, because you're having difficulty making and maintaining eye contact during conversations? Mm-hmm. So do you avoid making eye contact, but you can force yourself to do it? You can make eye contact, but it can be uncomfortable. You avoid making eye contact altogether? Or no, you make eye contact easily?
I am punched in.
Okay.
Are you going? Me?
I don't know. Can you read it now over your big box?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm good now.
Nice.
Yeah. That Squarespace ad it's gone. Do you tend to take things people say very literally? A, I struggle to understand most figures of speech and metaphors. B, no, I can understand sarcasm and metaphor easily. Metaphor, just one singular metaphor.
Yep.
C, sometimes, but I usually understand the intended meaning. D, yes, I often take things too literally.
I understand it so much they should call it a meta 5.
Metaphysically?
Yeah. Yeah, did you hear that old person from Giant Eagle? Meta 5. Tell your 210-year-old wife as the last joke she'll ever hear.
Do you have any repetitive behaviors or routines that you feel compelled to follow? I don't know why I said it like that. Compelled.
The power of Christ compels you. It compels you.
It compels you. It compels you.
Me and Jesus, we feel compelled. All right, go ahead.
So, A, I have a few routines, but they don't bother me if I can't follow them. B, I have some repetitive behaviors or routines that I follow, or that I feel I have to follow. C, I have a lot of repetitive behaviors or routines that I feel I have to follow. Or D, no, I don't have any repetitive behaviors or routines. I'm trying to think if there's any sort of behaviors or routines.
Oh, I answered, but my artism is making me realize that it's starting to smell fucking delicious.
Dude, I was going to say the same thing.
What the fuck is going on in your kitchen downstairs?
She's making cabbage and noodles.
That's two stories down.
I know.
She just got home.
Yeah.
And bitched at you to take in the groceries. That was like 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
How does it already smell delicious?
I know. Dude, I was sitting here thinking the same thing, and I when I first smelt it, I was like, I sniffed one way and then looked in my head the other way. I'm like,
you said smelt it. That means you dealt it.
Oh, yeah. I did. I dealt it.
Well, it smells awesome.
Yeah, either way. Yeah. Yes.
I'm not having a hard time with this nonverbal cue because the pizza's farts smell like fucking something delicious.
Cabbage and noodles, baby.
Yeah, baby. All right.
I'm glad you said that because I was thinking the exact same thing. And I didn't know when to throw that in here in the middle of these questions.
I'm not even hungry, but I'm getting a fire in my downstairs. All right, do you have a strong interest in one or more specific topics or hobbies? I have a strong interest
wait. No, you're too far ahead, bub. The next question should be...
It was nonverbal cues, wasn't it?
This one says, my next question says, do you have any repetitive behaviors or routines? Oh, compelled to... Oh, I just didn't answer. Oh, I was distracted by the cabbage and noodles. Okay. Well, who's the artistic one now? Am I right?
Yeah. That's so crazy that you wouldn't have any repetitive behavior. You're just like, oh, look at the pretty colors.
Yeah. Not even listen to what you're saying. I'm just staring off everywhere else.
Hey, dickhead, you're 2 questions behind. I was just looking at the shiny shit on the walls.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and catch up.
All right, I'm good. I answered. Go ahead.
Did we talk about having a hard time understanding nonverbal cues?
That's where we're at. Go ahead, read it off.
Do you have a hard time understanding nonverbal cues like facial expressions or body language? No, I can read nonverbal cues easily. I can read them, but I sometimes misinterpret them. I struggle to understand most nonverbal cues, or I have difficulty reading nonverbal cues and understanding their meanings.
I am punched in.
Attaboy. All right. Do you have a strong interest in one or more specific topics or hobbies? Choices. I have a strong interest in one or more specific topics or hobbies that I spend a lot of time on. I have a few interests, but they don't dominate my life. I have one or two interests that I'm very passionate about. Or no, I don't have any. Well, you don't have to listen to that because we're doing a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
So, pretty sure we have a hobby.
Yep. But it's only one. Is there more?
And therein lies the rub.
Yep. You punched in?
Yep. I'll let you do this one.
Do you have difficulty understanding or engaging in small talk? I don't mind small talk, but I don't always know what to say. I avoid small talk altogether. I find small talk difficult and usually try to avoid it. Or no, I enjoy small talk and can easily engage in it.
Got it.
I'm punched in.
Okay.
Do you tend to get very upset or anxious when things don't go according to plan? I feel like this is one of the questions from the last one too, right? I get upset or anxious when things deviate from the plan. I can handle some changes, but others can be stressful for me. I get extremely upset or anxious when things don't go to plan. Or no, I'm pretty flexible and can handle changes easily.
Okay. Oh my God, I hope my wife isn't listening to this next question because we're going to have very different answers about me. Do you find it difficult to understand other people's emotions? I have difficulty understanding people's emotions and often misinterpret them. I have a lot of difficulty understanding people's emotions. I can usually understand people's emotions, but not always. Or no, I can understand people's emotions easily.
Okay. Punched in.
Oh, this is a good question for both of us because I think we're going to definitely have the same answer on this one.
Go for it.
Do you prefer to have a few close friends rather than a large group of acquaintances?
Oh, yeah, we're going to have the same answer.
I have difficulty making friends and prefer to be alone most of the time. I prefer to having a few close friends and feel uncomfortable in large social groups. No, I prefer having a large group of friends and acquaintances, or I like having a few close friends but also enjoy socializing with others. I'll let you read the next one because it's dumb.
Do you struggle to understand sarcasm or jokes?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. I think he might be like one of the
most artistic people you've ever.
Well, I was
like
going to say
Vincent Van Gogh.
Sarcastic, but also artistic.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I was being sarcastic.
So I have difficulty understanding sarcasm and jokes. B, I can't understand most sarcasm or jokes. C, I understand when most sarcasm and jokes, but some can be difficult. Or D, no, I understand sarcasm and jokes easily. I'm punched in. Good?
Good.
Okay. Do you have a tendency to repeat certain phrases or words over and over again? How old are you?
No, I certainly don't repeat things over and over again. There's no way that I would possibly do that.
Does like throwing like old phrases out like it would be? I want to bring like some like old phrases back, like hella. You remember using the word hella? Did you ever use
that?
hella?
Are we calling that an old phrase now? Hella?
Yeah,
like that's hella cool.
Yeah, because I feel like that was like what, like high school or right out of high school. Like, damn, that shit was hella cool.
Yeah.
I want to bring hella back. I think I'm gonna start using hella again and see if it picks back up.
I don't hate that. I would try and bring that back too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try using hella. I'm gonna starting tomorrow. I'm gonna start like trying to put that in like my regular vocabulary.
Throw hella in there.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. I'm gonna start trying to use hella because that was hella cool at the time.
I keep trying to throw broad, like broads,
Like, oh yeah, for like
referring
women,
to female. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mean it in a mean way, but I think it's a fun way to call them.
I have one friend that still uses that like on a regular basis.
I hope I'm that friend.
Well, you're not, but
Now
I mean, you
two
can
friends.
be. Yeah, and I have two.
And one of us can draw. So
Okay, do you have a tendency to repeat certain phrases or words over and over again? A, no, I don't have repetitive speech patterns. B, I have a few phrases or words that I repeat sometimes. C, I have several phrases or words that I repeat often. D, I repeat the same phrases or words constantly. There's definitely something that I say that fucking people call out all the time.
sure.
I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, I'm punched in. You?
Yep. Go ahead, read the next one.
Do you prefer to follow a strict schedule or routine? A, I prefer to follow a strict schedule or routine, but can handle some changes. B, I like having a routine, but can be flexible if necessary. C, no, I don't need a strict schedule or routine. Or D, I need to follow a strict schedule or routine or I become very anxious and stressed. Yep, I'm in.
Same.
You want to go on for the next one?
Nope. You.
Do you have difficulty understanding social norms or rules? A, I don't understand social norms or rules at all. B, I have difficulty understanding social norms and rules. C.
Let's bleep that out.
Yep. C. Nope. I understand social norms and rules easily. D. I understand most social norms and rules, but some can be confusing. Yep.
Not crazy about that. All right. All right. Do you enjoy physical activities or sports? Yes, I enjoy physical activities and sports. I enjoy some physical activities or sports, but not all of them. It's weird. I avoid physical activities or sports altogether, or physical activities or sports can be uncomfortable or difficult for me.
Okay. Yep, I got mine.
Same. All right. Do you have... God, it smells so fucking good.
I know,
here,
dude.
I swear to God.
I know it smells awesome
What is
right
happening
now.
right now? It smells fucking amazing. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense because Jess is doing it. I'm sorry, the pizza's wife is doing it. But holy shit.
Well, she's a wonderful cook.
But she's had no time down there. You brought in the groceries an hour ago.
Yeah.
It smells like 4-hour cooking in here.
She's getting to it.
I'm gonna murder you and leave you up here. And,
So what, you could eat my portion?
and go console her and then murder her, eat both of your portions, adopt your dog, and tell the police that it was a black person that did it. All right, next question. Do you have difficulty initiating or maintaining conversations with others? I avoid initiating or maintaining conversations with others altogether. I have difficulty initiating or maintaining conversations with others. No, I can initiate and maintain conversations easily, or I can initiate and maintain conversations, but it can be difficult or uncomfortable. I've never said the word initiate so many fucking times.
Yeah.
All right, we got to be close here. Do you tend to focus on small details rather than the bigger picture? I tend to focus on small details rather than the bigger picture. No, I tend to focus on the bigger picture. I can focus on either small details or the bigger picture depending on the situation, or I can't focus on either small details or the bigger picture.
It's weird that they don't have one for like both.
Agreed. All right, you're up.
Do you have difficulty understanding metaphors or figures of speech? This kind of feels slightly close to the other question. I have difficulty understanding metaphors and figures of speech. No, I can understand metaphors and figures of speech easily. I can't understand most metaphors or figures of speech, or I can understand most metaphors and figures of speech, but some can be confusing. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me go back and read these. Got it. Punched in.
All right, we're going to speed read through the rest because we're right at time. Ready?
Yeah.
Do you prefer to have a set routine for your meals and eating habits? I have a strict routine for my meals and eating habits. I have very specific rules and rituals around my meals and eating habits. I prefer to have a general routine for my meals and eating habits. Or no, I'm flexible with my eating habits and routines.
Got it.
I will eat anything whenever. I don't give a fuck. All right. Do
Yeah,
you find it difficult to maintain eye contact during conversations? I think we had this on the last one.
Yeah, or do we already have this question earlier? Yeah, but go on.
All right. Well, just answer that one. We'll move right through it.
Let's see. Sorry, I got an ad blocking the question. Apparently, Snoop Dogg has came out with some new Skechers.
Oh, yeah. His no smoke Skechers. The ones where he stopped smoking weed.
I guess
It was a joke. He still smokes weed.
Yeah. Well, no, he might not smoke it, but he probably just eats the edibles.
Yeah.
He
smokes his edibles. That's the funniest thing.
I can't see the question. Say it one more time.
The next one or the last one?
No, the one that you just said.
Do you find it difficult to maintain eye contact during conversations?
Okay, let's see.
I have difficulty maintaining eye contact. No, I can maintain eye contact. I can
Okay.
maintain eye contact during conversations, but it can be difficult, or I can't maintain eye contact during conversations at all.
I'm punched in.
All right. Do you have a tendency to get fixated on certain topics or interests? I have a singular focus on one or a few topics or interests to the exclusion of others. I have several topics or interests that I'm fixated on. No, I don't have any fixations on topics or interests, or I have a few topics or interests that I'm particularly interested in.
Okay.
All right. Do you find it difficult to understand nonverbal cues such as facial expressions or body language? I can understand most nonverbal cues, but some can be confusing. No, I can understand nonverbal cues easily. I can't understand nonverbal cues at all. Or I have a difficulty understanding nonverbal cues such as facial expressions or body language.
Punched in. Joke's on you. I don't know sign language.
Oh, well, we'll catch next episode. All right. Ugh. Do you prefer to stick to familiar routines and surroundings rather than trying new things? I prefer to stick to familiar routines and surroundings. I become very anxious and stressed if I have to try new things or explore new surroundings. No, I enjoy trying new things and exploring new surroundings. Or I enjoy trying new things and exploring new surroundings, but it can be difficult and or uncomfortable.
I am punched in.
All right, you read the next one.
Oh, geez. Sorry. I got all this going on.
I'm so glad there wasn't the question about the loud noise. Loud noises!
Do you have difficulty understanding or interpreting social cues? Nope.
I feel like we already answered this one.
I know. They seem to be asking the same questions in different variations. That's to try to figure out if you're artistic or not.
All right, jump to the next one then.
No, we have to answer it. Answer the fucking question. Do you have difficulty understanding or interpreting social cues?
Well, I can tell you're being an asshole right now. Is that a good start?
I'm artistic, but not as much as
then
you.
Draw me a picture of you being an asshole. Draw me a picture of your asshole.
I mean, I could do that.
Without a pen.
What am I using?
Your eyes.
No, I can totally understand and interpret social cues easily. I have difficulty understanding or interpreting social cues. I can understand and interpret most social cues, but some can be confusing. I can't understand or interpret social cues.
Okay.
Listen, we don't like we're
right on track.
I want to say like we don't have to like rush. I feel like we're probably almost done.
We are.
I feel like your artism is making us like rush through this.
Don't be a fucking asshole about
I'm just
being able to draw us a schedule. Okay.
And draw my butthole.
I wish I could, but I don't have my highlighters.
Do you have difficulty making or maintaining friendships?
I'm about to. If you tell me to draw your butthole one more time.
It's about to be just the fucking pizza show.
Yeah. Do you have difficulty
Bagels getting out.
Or yeah. Bagel.
No, it's the pizza show.
It's only Dave. Yeah. All right, go
on. No, I can make and maintain friendships easily. I have difficulty making and maintaining friendships. I can make and maintain friendships, but it can be difficult or uncomfortable. Or D, I don't make and maintain friendships at all. Okay, done.
I'll take the last one.
Okay, good.
Do you have a tendency to take things very literally? I take some things very literally, but not everything. I have a tendency to take things very literally. No, I don't take things very literally. Or I always take things very literally.
Let's see. All right, I'm in. Okay, I got mine too. You want to go first this time?
Sure. First of all, God damn it. All right.
You have the photo of the two guys looking at each other?
I do. What the
So
fuck? These two dudes?
Yeah, that's what I have too.
God,
Yeah,
the
go
pizza
on.
and the bagel, but it says low likelihood of autism.
Okay.
Is that what you have also?
I also have that.
It says if you receive this result, it means that you have answered the quiz questions in a way that suggests a low likelihood of having autism. While this does not necessarily rule out the possibility of having autism, it indicates that your symptoms are not consistent with those typically seen in people with autism. It's important to note that many people with autism have mild or atypical symptoms and that a diagnosis can only be made by a qualified healthcare professional, blah, blah. But you got these two poofs staring at each other with the stripy shirt.
No, listen, I got the same thing you did.
Then I said
mine
poofs.
also says low likelihood of autism.
Nice.
So you win, I think, still. Because we tied there, and you got 1 point on the other one.
Wait, who won the first round?
You did.
Aw.
Okay.
Okay.
At least we didn't have to put our email in for this one.
Damn right. I love
Okay.
it.
Well, I guess you win. Was that the thing? All right. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, pizza.
Sir brags a lot.
Sorry. Listen, we're gonna have a little bit more in the next 2 years until I get ready to get double knuckled over this fucking card table.
Can not wait.
Yep, I'm in there, like swimwear, as they say.
Is that what autistic people say?
I don't know. I don't really go to museums a lot. So, all right.
All right. Well, that's our who is more artistic episode.
Winner.
Yeah, Dave the Bagel wins.
The bagel. More artistic than the pizza. In your face.
So, I don't know. Shoot us some text what you think of the episode. If you have comparable answers, if you feel like you got the same result as us. If there's something in there maybe that wasn't mentioned that you feel like could be a pretty big tendency that autistic people have.
Or a situation
or do.
You could put us in where we could figure out like who would have the more autistic answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if anybody has the pizza as Secret Santa, maybe get him some paints or some colored pencils so he can be more autistic.
Just so I can catch up with you.
Yep.
I can catch up with you on the...
Yeah, dude, because my shoulders are killing me from carrying the show from being so goddamn artistic.
You mean your shoulders are killing you for carrying all this autism?
That's what I said. Yep. I also didn't say colored. You misheard that.
No, I heard.
Bleep that out.
Okay, so that's the show, folks. Thanks for listening.
I had a great time.
Yeah, so did I. This was fun to take these tests.
All right.
Listen.
Call us, text us.
440-363.
0121, baby cakes.
This guy's got it.
And also, this will be playing after Christmas.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And also a solid come up to Chinooka.
Yeah.
Chinooka, wherever you are, however you're celebrating, you and Smokey. I heard he's taking a shit, but you guys have a great time.
Nice reference.
Nice.
We wish the best of you, Chanukah.
Yeah. Enjoy your 8 days.
Chinooka. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
All right.
440-363.
And a Happy New Year, 0121.
Thanks for listening, guys. I guess we'll see you next week.
See you on the next Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.